Welcome to Walkthrough Wizard, the show where you and I beat games together. Today's game is Double Dragon. Yeah! Double Dragon is a classic arcade beat-em-up port to the NES. Billy Lee and his brother Jimmy have to rescue Billy's girlfriend Marion after being kidnapped by the Black Warriors' criminal gang. We have to fight waves of street thugs through a series of diverse levels before facing the Black Warriors' ruthless leader, Willie. We start with just punch and kick using A and B buttons, but learn new moves as we progress through the game. Use B to kick and A to punch. Try to kick enemies from as far away as possible, giving them less chance to hit you. Just stay in one spot and let them come to you. Climb this ladder to the top, then wait for these enemies to come out the door and climb the second ladder. Once they're almost to the top, give them both a kick off the ladder. Pick up the whip, then climb back down to finish them off. We'll pick up other weapons like knives, bats, and sticks of dynamite throughout the game. We lose the weapon when the game prompts us forward. It's best to use kick rather than punch to hit enemies from a safer distance. There's a barrel here that we can pick up and throw. Give it a try on this next guy here. You can use it again if you pick it back up in time. Here's another whip for us to pick up and use. It gives us a farther reach than the enemy. Let them come just within reach of the whip before attacking. As soon as we go through this door, press up to step off of the conveyor belt, and give this guy on the left a couple of kicks, then the guy on the right. When they're both down, the boss comes out the door. Lure him onto the end of the conveyor and kick him off of it. Piece of cake. Mission 2 is going to take us off of the street and into an industrial area where we'll pick up some new weapons and skills along the way. The moment we start, one of these guys picks up a box and moves over to throw it at us. After kicking away the first guy, move up or down out of the way when the second throws the box. If it stays in the screen, try to pick it up. Otherwise, use your spin kicks to finish them both. The next guy that comes into the screen throws a firebomb or maybe a stick of dynamite at us. I'm not really sure. You can pick it up and throw it back at him, or just move out of the way. Press up to climb the grating up to this platform, but also be ready for this guy with the bat. Kick him the moment he's within range, then take the bat. The bat gives us a huge advantage, so wait for these next enemies to come to us before taking a swing. Let the first pair just keep coming like this. The third one comes at us with another fireball. Just dodge it, then take him out with the bat as well. We just got the jump kick. Press both A and B at the same time to use it. Kick from as far away as you can, then steal the whip. We have the advantage again. Move forward to the ladder and wait for the next two to climb down before hitting both with the whip. Climb the first ladder, then wait for another enemy to come down the second one. Use the whip again here before proceeding up the rest of the way. At the top, a more worthy challenger appears. The dude looks pretty jacked, but it's all water weight, trust me. Just give him repeated kicks to the midsection to end the fight. Good work. On to Mission 3. Mission 3 leads us out of the city and into the wilderness, on the path to Willie's hideout. The way there is full of thugs, traps, and even wrong turns, so pay attention. Right away there's a guy that's gonna throw a knife at us. Lure him close to you, then dodge just as he throws it. Then lay into him with the new jump kick skill. Next, there's a guy that'll jump down from a tree, while another thug wielding a knife moves in from the right. Just keep using kick, roundhouse, and jump kick attacks. Now we can do the hair pull by pressing A when the enemy is hunched over. You can either hit them repeatedly, or press the other way on the D-pad to throw them. Keep repeating the same attack until the next part of the level. A new enemy appears with a bat. Jump kick him right away and pick it up when he drops it. Use it to swing your way across the bridge to the next area. Watch out for the knife thrower in the next screen. We've lost the bat, but we still have our hands and feet. Remember to use the hair pull move as well. These guys like to use the jump kick move. Counter that by kicking them back just as they jump off the ground. Watch out, a pair of big guys come busting through the wall here. Try to fight them one at a time by luring one of them to the edge of the screen. The jump kick doesn't do as much damage as other attacks, but it's our safest bet to avoid taking too many hits here. Throwing punches and kicks lets them get in too close. There's one, just one more to go. Don't continue to the right or you'll end up repeating the entire level. Instead, go through one of the caves by pressing up on the D-pad. The second part of Mission 3 has us crawling through some kind of demonic underground area. I'm not sure how to explain the context of this level, but there's falling spikes from the ceiling, so watch out. Time your steps under the falling spikes. If one is too close to move forward, fall back and try again. It's better than taking a hit here. When you get here, there's a series of moving platforms. They move slow and give us plenty of time to jump kick across each one. Give repeated kicks to the two tough guys that come out of the door on the left. Don't try to do anything fancy here, just keep them away from you. The hair pull works well again here. Once they're gone, go through the doorway that they came out of. The third part of Mission 3 sees us even deeper in the cavern, with enemies coming at us from both sides. Several pairs will keep appearing from the sides, some with firebombs. Just take your time and make them keep their distance with straight kicks, hair pulls, and shoulder throws. For maximum damage when doing a hair pull, feed them 3 or 4 shots with the knee before throwing them over your shoulder. Time to move forward. Wait for the screen to shift, then walk toward the edge and jump kick off just as the boulders come from behind. Jump kick across the next couple of pits, then walk straight beneath the falling spikes. When you reach the bottom here, the Hulk, as ordered from Witch.com, bursts through the wall. Just feed him continuous jump kicks. Once you beat Hulk, a second one appears. Just keep jump kicking to save health. When they're both defeated, press up to go through the doorway. On the other side, we'll find ourselves on spiked platforms attached to the outer cliffs of a large structure. Fight your way past enemies across the platforms. Jump, or fall, down to this platform here. Fight the enemies that come through the doorway. Try to keep them both on one side of you. The goal here is just to beat a certain number of enemies to make the purple door down there open up. When it does, we can climb down right here and go through to Mission 4. The first part of Mission 4 takes us through what appears to be the dungeon of the Black Warriors' hideout. Right away we're confronted with a set of elaborate traps. The secret to getting through here is waiting for this top block to move, then running straight just before the end where we jump kick over the last moving block. For the next trap, wait again for the top block to move, then run straight through without stopping. When the first pair of enemies appear, try to throw them over the edge into the pit. Let them come to you before throwing them over. Keep them to one side and don't let the last guy hit you with the throwing knife. Strafe up and down to make him miss. Jump kick over this pit, but instead of fighting the big guy, climb up the wall here. These guys like to both duck and jump kick back, and they put up a pretty good fight. Just take them one at a time, and always try to keep them both on one side. When they're all defeated, go through the door to the next part of Mission 4. In the second part of Mission 4, we'll scale the outside of the castle and climb into the throne room of the Black Warriors' leader. Climb up the ladder, then jump kick this first guy that comes out the door. We don't even need to fight him and can just keep moving to the next ladder if we want. Don't let this second guy get the one-up on you here like he did with me. Kick him off the platform and continue down the ladder. Take the elevator up to the next ladder. Keep ignoring enemies if it suits you. Ride the last elevator to the top of the castle, I guess, and go through the door. We want to defeat these first pairs of enemies as quickly as we can so we can move on to the tournament part of the level. We need to save our health here, so fight carefully. Use the reach of your basic kick, as well as the hair pull and throwing skills to minimize damage to ourselves. Okay, it's time for our tournament matches. They're gonna send in 2 big guys first. Use the rear elbow to defeat them. It does a lot of damage and it's hard for them to defend against. Next is another pair of gym bros. Try to lure the one with the knife into throwing it right away so it isn't a problem later. They can both be knocked down with their first hit each. I'm trying to get them both on the same side of me. There we go. Darn, I lost it there. I'm gonna have to fight a little more aggressively. The next 2 are really easy for some reason. These guys aren't very tough either and can be fought back pretty easily as well. Now it's time for the final game boss, the leader of the Black Warriors gang, Willie. Wait for him right at the door and give him a kick as soon as he appears. That's pretty much how we're gonna have to beat him, by fighting aggressively and really laying into him. If you let him get too far away, he'll use his gun, so keep closing any space between the 2 of you. Keep giving him kicks to the gut, and do a hair pull anytime you're given a chance. You may have to lure him out of the corner, but don't let him line up a shot at you with the gun. Try and move around him and keep him slightly above you on the screen. When you get him in a hair pull, give him 3 or 4 knees before throwing him to do the most amount of damage. A few of these should be enough to beat him. Wait a second, what's this? Willie's finished, but the game sure isn't yet. It turns out that the true leader of the Black Warriors gang is your own brother Jimmy, and that he's the mastermind behind your girlfriend's kidnapping. Aw man, I know I'm not going to make it with the low health I have, so the real fight will begin on my next turn. But basically, we want to score hits, then back away each time. It may drag out the fight a little bit, but it's the safest thing to do. Jump kicks aren't really that effective. Just keep using the basic kick at maximum range, then back away. Aw, come on, don't be cheap. Finally, your cheap-shotting little brother is taught a lesson, and Billy rescues Marion. Hey, wait a second. This is a pretty comfy-looking little condo here. She's just been taking it easy this whole time here, huh? What? Wait, there's even a cat? Alright, whatever. Time to go home. Thanks for playing Double Dragon with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I'll see you all next time on Walkthrough Wizard.